The correct answer is automatic. The correct answer is yes. Timmy continues to throw items in the house because he is receiving attention for doing so. The correct answer is escape. When Kimmy cries, her mom does her homework so that she doesn't have to do it. The correct answer is tangible. Jimmy is engaging in his hitting behavior in order to receive access to the toy he wants. Now that we have talked about antecedents and consequences in more detail, we can talk about how we can use that information. Once you have identified the antecedents and consequences for a behavior, you have determined why the behavior is happening. The next step is to change the antecedents and consequences. If you do this, then the behavior will change. However, what is really important is the consequence which comes after the behavior, as that is what is going to control whether the individual continues to engage in the behavior or not. In addition to changing behaviors, by changing the antecedents and consequences, it is extremely important to teach a new desired behavior that can replace the old challenging behavior. Sometimes, changing the antecedent and consequence does not produce the desired change in behavior. This could be a sign that the individual does not know how to do the correct behavior or does not know what behavior we want them to do. If this is the case, you will need to teach the individual what to do. If you don't, the individual might continue to do the bad behavior or perhaps change forms of the bad behavior to another one. The first step to teaching a replacement behavior is to decide what you want the behavior to look like. For example, if your child is hitting so that he doesn't have to pick up his toys, then you can teach him to nicely ask for help or for a break. Therefore, what you want to see is him asking nicely. The next step is to teach the individual how to do the new behavior. You can tell the person what to do and how to do it, and you can also show them how to do it. Once you tell them and show them what to do, have them practice a few times, and be sure to praise them for their practice, while ignoring any instances of problem behavior along the way. It is also very important to be a good example for your children. Do the behaviors you are trying to get them to do so that you are a good model for them. Children often learn from watching others, so if they watch you do the correct behavior, they will likely do it as well. Let's go over a quick review of what we talked about in this module. First, we use the ABCs of behavior to determine what is the cause of behavior. We talk about the fact that antecedents can change behavior, but consequences are what does change the behavior. The four typical consequences that we see for behavior are attention, tangible, escape, and automatic. Lastly, remember to always teach a new appropriate behavior to replace the old bad behaviors. Next module, we will be discussing general behavior management strategies. Until next time.